Okay, so it's the start of third term of medical school. So that means I'm taking neuroscience and basically everything that has to do with the brain and the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. And I didn't do any video blogs for the first term or the second term, but I can kind of give you a recap of what the first and second term were like. And basically, the first term, it was doable. It was a little adjusting to, but it was doable. And when I look back on it, I kind of liked it. I did. I liked anatomy. I liked the lab as well. You know, opening the cadavers and all that stuff, so people might get a little queasy or thinking about it. But I liked it. Sometimes it got a little annoying because it's like you didn't really feel like being in the anatomy lab all the time. But I liked it sometimes. But yeah. So first term was cool. It wasn't that bad. I ended up with a B in the class. I got like an 86 or something, which I could have done better. But there was this one exam that I really like bombed. I don't know what I was doing or what happened, but I just didn't do well on that exam. But I did really well in the lab part of the class. Pretty much had an A average in the lab part of the class. So that's how I ended up with a B in the course overall. But I liked it. It was draining because it was, like I said, it was getting used to it. You had to get adjusted to the time constraints, the scheduling. I got my white coat right after the first term ended. And then right after I got my white coat, that Monday, mind you, Friday was the end of the first term. Saturday, I got my white coat. No, Sunday, I got my white coat. And Monday, second term started. So there was no break. It was just straight, like, and that was tiring. Like, that was really tiring. The following week, it was like either the following week or the week after that, we had gotten Thanksgiving break, which was a relief. But second term was basically it's called cellular molecular. What is it? Cellular and molecular based medicine, CMBM. But yeah, that had a bunch of ologies in it, like immunology, biochemistry, genetics, molecular biology, microbiology. What else did it have? It was like 7. As a matter of fact, I can tell you right now exactly everything that was in that course. It was a horrible experience. Like, it was really bad, and it was so tiring. So glad I'm done with that. But here we go. So biochemistry, cell biology, clinical medicine, genetics, immunology, microbiology, pathology, physiology, and pharmacology, all in one course. So you can only imagine that every day I was exhausted. And I hated it. I really hated it. It was cool for a little bit. Then every morning, waking up, I had to wake up at 6 so that way I can get to school at 8. And it just didn't happen all the time. I'll probably get here sometimes like 8:30. And I should have got here at 8. But sometimes those extra 30 minutes of sleep mean a whole lot. But yeah, so I didn't like that time. They just threw everything at you. Like, that was the perfect scenario where they tell you, they hold you down with a water, like a fire hydrant. Like, imagine if you had a hose connected to a fire hydrant. They just hold you down with it. And they tell you to drink as fast as you can. That was the epitome of that term. Literally, they just give you a bunch of information and you just drink as fast as you can. I'm so glad that on Friday that just passed, that was my last exam in that class. I'm done with it. I'm so happy I'm done with it. I didn't do as well as I wanted to do, but I passed, and I'm over it. It's done with. You have no idea. I cried so many times during this term because I kept looking. Every time I had an exam, I kept looking at how many packets I had left to go through. And every time I would be like, oh my God, I'm not going to make it. But I did. To God be the glory, I did make it. He's awesome. I mean, of course, I know he wasn't going to let me fail, or I knew I wasn't going to, fail or anything. So I'm very appreciative of passing, being done. But it was hard. It was really hard. And I pledged before, and that is just a different kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't do it again, honestly. If I had to go back and think back on it, you ask me 10 years from now, would you retake CMBM? And I'd say, no. No. Would do. But yeah, it's over, and I'm happy. I'm on the neuroscience. I do video blogs now, so that way everybody kind of is up to date on what I'm doing. But I kind of like neuroscience, neuroanatomy, and luckily this is one course. It's just neuroscience. It's not a bunch of other randomness combined in one. It's just one subject, neuroscience. Everything dealing with the brain, central nervous system, basically everything that is involved with motor, speech, sensation, all of that. Function of the brain, peripheral nervous system, central nervous system. To me, it's a little bit more simple. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, I like it. We get to go back in the lab this time. And I like the lab. So, my cadaver, we're going to be working with his brain. I don't know if I told you all. Oh, I didn't. My cadaver name was Ben Thomas. We named him. And come to find out, we found out his real name really was Ben. Which was really creepy because we kind of just made up that name off the top of our heads. We won't let you know how we found out, but yeah, nonetheless, we start back in the anatomy lab this week. So yeah, I'm happy about that. I like learning from actual things I can look at and put my hands on. But yeah. Oh, and I don't always look like this when I come to school, because it was the first day and I didn't have anything to do this weekend, so I was very well rested. But don't be surprised when you see the next video that I post. I look a hot mess, and my hair's not done, and I got flip on, and I don't have any lip gloss or this lip color on, and my eyebrows might be a little bit more bushy. But yeah, it's what happens when you get bogged down with medical school, basically. Well, anyway, thanks for listening, and have a blessed day. And I know it's my family that's watching, so I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.